Welcome back to the remote northwest of Australia. It's a pretty lonely state, old Western Australia, which means the environment is pristine. We were heading up the coast for a few weeks to camp, freedive and spearfish, check out the whales migrating at this time of year, and catch up with some really cool people. Some old friends and some friends that you probably already watch here on YouTube. None of this could have been done without the help of our new friend Kate, who we brought along for the trip. Part-time photographer, part-time nanny, and luckily a really good person to be around in general. So join us for the camping trip, a camping trip that we probably shouldn't have attempted but did it anyway, and hang around for a bit of real talk at the end. Lenny, oh my goodness, you cannot play with tractor in the tent. So we just went to visit my friends who are a little drive away. They're at site 16, we're 36. And we're going to have soup night tonight, something very easy because we've had a huge day. Are you talking? Riley,
yep.
How do you feel about all the sand in the tent and in the car? You want to tell everyone about your sand phobia?
I'm a little nonplussed. For a man that spends a fair bit of time at the beach, it does annoy me. I don't like having it in my bed and in my arse crack.
But we've got coconut and lentil curry with some bread, warm bread.
Oh, I'm so excited for the bread.
You're not allowed to have a fire here unless you've got an open pit container thing, which obviously we had no room for, so cooktop.
Bread with butter?
Yes, please. Hey, Kate, I was just going to get you to repeat what you just told Riley.
So I basically said to Riley that you guys are roughing it even more than me and my three mates when we came up to Exmouth. We had about a double cooktop between three of us and an extra cooktop and like pull-out drawers, kitchenette. Yeah, we're fully...
we're roughing it.
We're roughing it out, but it's a good experience. I feel like this really builds people.
Is that on the beach, Mama?
What have you got here?
I'm just making some coffee out of my nano press, which I take camping. Now, usually the right way would be to have scales, but you know, when you're camping in the bush, there's no need for scales.
No.
I've also just very much woken up.
Yeah, sorry. How did you sleep?
Pretty good.
Me too. Except my bed is slightly on a slope. And how
I'm stuck, Mama.
Are you stuck?
Yeah. I want to dig in the same way.
You're digging the sand away. Thank you. You're amazing.
A taste test.
All right. Happy birthday to you.
Ready? So can I please have a slice?
There you go.
Oh.
Camping for the first time with my children brought back so many memories of camping up around these parts with my mum and stepdad as a kid. My stepdad used to load up the four-wheel drive and I'd take 2 or 3 of my best friends and we'd play in the water, drive the motorbike and start wars with the neighbouring kids all day. I think today was the first time I felt officially old. Lenny, I reckon you should put that down.
I don't think that's a toy.
Hello. Oh, so handsome.
When you're looking at
Lenny, did you have a good sleep?
Oh,
Look at him smiling.
I know how to dance. sheep, Mama.
Yes, you did.
No.
Yes, you did.
You probably did, no one else did.
No. I'm so dirty.
So dirty.
I'm so dirty, Mama.
Yeah, me too. You ready for a real shower?
No.
Okay.
That is huge.
He's all getting to the picture.
Come, Fish. You can jump on this side.
Guys, come look up.
That's the knife. Touch it.
Was it a big one or a small one?
It's the big one.
Big one? It's the
What's happening, girls? We got fish.
We're so happy we have. I'm so hungry.
We went for a dive. In close here, we felt like it had been not overfished because this is very remote, but like people had fished there previously. And so we went and found a really nice spot. As soon as we dove in, Josh just saw a stack of mackies. So he shot one of them and it was like huge. I think it was manta rays and turtles. Actually, there was more turtles yesterday, but there was, I don't know, probably half a dozen manta rays today. I saw life in the water, as in eatable fish, the likes of which I've never seen. They were coming up out of the reef by the dozen.
That water was so clear, and yeah, I just never seen that much sea life. Well, I have, but like, I was not expecting that. But I wanted to mention the shark that we saw. So all the reef sharks were great, the little reefies. And I don't know what kind of shark it was, but there was one big one lurking around and all the boys had spotted it too. And I was like, did you guys see that shark? And at one stage it came up to the surface and I think the viz was probably maybe 15 meters. It just went out of range and I was just doing 360s and then I was just like on the lookout, but they didn't come.
Honestly, this is going to sound funny, but you mounted me.
Yeah.
You climbed on my back.
I didn't have a gun and I feel...
you were pointing.
I kept grabbing Riley's leg, be like, because yeah, I feel okay if I have a gun, at least something to poke sharks with, but I had nothing. So
you should have brought a stick with you.
I've never been more close to Riley when we were swimming. I should have brought a stick. I actually packed
like
10
emotionally or physically?
Physically. But yeah, that was pretty fun.
Real talk. We're gonna diss each other.
We're still so awkward in front of the camera.
Harpoon our relationship. Tell you all how horrible we both are.
It's been 6 years and I still like find it so funny that we talk to a camera. Like now I see you guys on the other side of this camera, but it's still a bit strange talking to an object.
At a
I don't
public
know
beach.
if that'll ever get...
I'm pretty smooth, babe. I reckon I've got there.
The time we recently had off, wow, that was very scary. And Riley spoke about it for the weeks leading up to us not posting a video for you guys. And I was always like, no, this is impossible. What are you talking about? No, we can't not post a video. It can't happen. It doesn't happen. I really thought that the world would explode if I didn't post this Monday episode, but it had just been getting very, very difficult, and the workload was catching up to me, and I knew at some stage things were I was going to lose it, you know, like it was going to fall out of my hands. I wasn't going to be able to control what was happening, and I waited till the last minute for that to happen, and we really needed to take that time off.
For those of you thinking, oh, just take a week off, or like, who cares? Just have some time. Like, we'll all be there. Like, I get that, and I although I kind of agree, where it's not individuals that we're talking about, although, and also the individuals don't speak for all of the other individuals that go into making up the channel, but also there's a YouTube algorithm. So the more
we work so hard.
So yeah, exactly. So we've been flogging ourselves to death over the last 7 years, and in particular I would say 4, trying to build this thing that we're so proud of.
This is our baby. It's our 3rd baby.
Yeah, we probably are putting a bit too much effort into post-production, like getting
probably
the videos.
Not the last 2 eps.
Yeah. But we're doing the best that we can to make the videos
good quality,
as entertaining and as good a quality for you guys, so that we're proud of them. So it's for us as well. We've done that. We got to a point where we're really proud and happy with the videos.
Yeah.
And the channel, and in particular our patrons and all that sort of stuff, because no one really knows. We could not post a video and then YouTube goes, all right, well, you're down 500,000 views for this month.
You're going to jump on this train now where I only present the video to
less people. And less people. So
you just don't know what that's going to be.
I think that's an issue that YouTube hasn't addressed. There should be a on holiday button that you
maternity leave.
And
that's
maternity
what some people
leave.
were saying.
Yeah, like it's just
because you just work so hard, and then you can't have 2 weeks off, like.
Yeah.
That's so unfair.
So anyway, we'll see what's been happening. If you're watching this, you're one of the good ones. Yeah, and please like and comment while you're here. That'll help us a lot. But yeah, if you follow a lot of other channels that are doing quite well, unless you got super lucky with a bunch of funny videos and like a cat video gone viral.
They're working very, very hard to be where they are. We all are. And we haven't even got to what's it like having the 2nd kid, Alona. As I've mentioned a million times, the birth was amazing, postpartum period. I've just been like, I was running 2 weeks after giving birth. I felt so fit and amazing, like so damn good. That is great, and I'm sleeping well. He sleeps all through the night, but during the day, Darwin wants to be held all day. So one of us has him in the carrier. Recently, Lenny's been a bit sick, and between the 2 now, we just can't get anything done. And the breastfeeding. If maybe if I wasn't breastfeeding, I'd have a bit more time. So particularly in quarantine in Perth, we were working, and when I say work, I mean looking after the kids as well as making movies and then dinner, and I mean, you know how it all goes. But we were flat out busy all day, but not getting in front. So you'd imagine with socialising being completely removed from the equation, I was thinking, okay, we can really nail this and get in front here. And it was pretty heartbreaking to find out that just simply wasn't the case anymore. Yeah. So in the past where we've gone, all right, well, let's lock it down. We'll just move into an Airbnb and nail stuff for a week or 2 weeks or whatever it is so that we can get in front again. It's just disappointing to know that that's not really an option anymore. I used to love, like, I could smash out work, like a whole bunch of work in 2-3 days solid, and I'm sweet. Like, I got movies up, I'm just killing it. I can work on Vagabella Swim, our new boat project, like all this stuff. And now I can't do that. And it's like something I've had to deal with since having the 2nd kid, learning to slow down and let go of a few things. So it's been hard. For a camping trip, for example, my expectations are at exactly 0. Like, if we get somewhere and we're all alive, we've had a win as far as I'm concerned. And from there, anything extra from there is just huge bonus after huge bonus. Yeah. Like, I don't expect to have fun.
I don't expect.
If you don't expect much, then you're having a win.
That's
like my to-do list. My to-do list in the day in my journal, I used to have like 5 or 6 things. You know, I'd wake up in the morning, go for a run, have a coffee, write this to-do list, and I'd be like cross, 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 tick, tick, tick. Now I write like 1 or 2 things, and one of those is like have a shower. Or like, you know, spend quality time with Lenny, and I'm super happy if I can just do that.
I bet Laurie Santos has got that down somewhere in her happiness podcast.
Yeah.
Have expectations at 0.
So as difficult as it's been, I'm actually quite happy and relieved that we went through this little period. I hope we get spent out the outside soon.
Elena and I have been arguing again. It's placed strain on the relationship. That's code for we've been arguing. We've been
arguing. There's no time for us to be alone together anymore. Like, so if we get, this is just getting way too like, if we have an opportunity to give each other a cuddle once and now and again, we're always like, oh crap, well also.
Would you say that you seize it with both hands?
Now it's just like...
Oh, my ankles have gone to sleep.
With this time that we have, or no, we have to book this appointment, or we have an appointment, or the dishes need to be cleaned, or we need to post this video. It's like all these priorities, and our relationship lately has probably...
I'm still laughing at my joke.
So yeah, it's been a bit of a struggle for us, but we're managing. I guess we kind of expected this to happen with the second kid. I don't want time to go any faster than it already is, but it would be really nice when Darwin and Lenny are like 4 years old and they're actually playing together. And if there's anyone else out there juggling a business and kids and struggling with your love life, let us know in the comments.
Everyone loves reading a struggle story.
Yeah. All right, thanks for tuning in and supporting us and hanging out till the very end of the video. Legends.
Seize it, Elena. Seize the opportunity.
Just realised that we got some alone time.